Everyone, it's Susan Kennedy here, Psychic Medium, bringing you some insight and updated information about the 2022 Lionsgate portal, which peaks on August the 8th. So the Lionsgate portal has already opened. It opened on the 26th of July and it will close on the 12th of August. But the 8th of the 8th is the date that it peaks. And I think it's a great opportunity for us all to really come into alignment with our hearts and our desires. It's a huge time for manifestation. But more than that, I think this year there's a huge amount of work that you as a light worker can actually bring into the planet when you do your manifestation. So straight away, when I tune into this, I'm drawn right into the pyramid at Giza, the major pyramid. And I would encourage you that when you do your, let's say your activation for the 8th of the 8th, that you imagine yourself sitting in the Great Pyramid of Giza, because that's where the energy portal will center. And the Lionsgate portal is always that time when Sirius, which is the brightest star in our galaxy, is closest to the Earth and aligns with the sun. And sun being the energy of eternity, that energy of spirit. And so this is a time when we're really being called to look at alignment. And even those two coming together, two bright lights in the sky, and you think about the figure 8, as above, so below, knowing that the figure of 8 really is symbolic of eternity, but this eternal journey that we're on, and things repeating over and over again, and the cycles of life. Now, at this point in our evolution, we are at a time on the planet where there is a great deal of discord. Mother Earth is, she's going through a massive shift. We're seeing things that we see on one side of the planet on the other side. So where there, normally aren't bushfires and things on the planet, we're seeing them. Where there normally isn't Arctic cold energy, we're seeing it. So I think it's really a time to recognize that we as humanity have to start to look at both sides of the situation. But this Lionsgate, for me, is all about the energy and harnessing the energy of our passion, but also our passionate discontent, our passionate anger, our sacred feminine energy that recognizes that so much in the world is unjust and is not working the way we want it to. Now, there is such a thing as righteous anger. There's an energy that we can bring in that gives us determination and confidence to speak up more, to be more present, to be more open about our beliefs and what we know to be right. And I'm talking about everyday life here. So you might find at the moment that you're in a situation where your value has been questioned, or that you're questioning the people that you hang around with. Or, we've got the major, bigger things on the planet. We've got the war going on in Ukraine. We've got conflicts all over the world. We're at flashpoint with China and its energy of aggression that is, to be honest, quite scary. So I believe that on the 8th, which is the peak of the Lionsgate, we have a huge opportunity as a collective to bring that energy of peace into our physical being. And whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, think about it selfishly. We go, we can manifest, what can we bring in? More, more abundance, more love, more. Sometimes we think about material things, but whatever it is that you want to manifest, if you can ask to align with the energy of peace and harmony within yourself, so that you can then emanate that out there. And I believe that the more we as the light workers and the starseeds on the planet actually begin to step up, speak out with love, with confidence, with passion, with conviction about what is right. And I believe that what is right isn't about so much as what is wrong. And what I'm trying to say there is, there's always two sides of a story, sure, but some things are wrong. Murdering children is wrong. Blowing up thousands of years of civilization, it's wrong. So some things are, not right. And as a humanity, we actually need to approach things in a different way. So this Lionsgate, I would encourage you personally in the lead up to it as well to really focus on what your thoughts are. Focus on any unresolved anger that you might be holding. Focus on things like injustices, where you don't feel valued, where you don't feel heard, and look at how you can change that. So you can always change any situation through awareness and through taking different steps. This is really a time of the divine feminine, the Leo energy around the Lionsgate portal. You know, lions very kind of wild and unruly, but you know, lions take pride in the pride. They look after each other. They sleep. They act when they need to, but they have immense strength and immense courage and vitality. So I believe for you that this is a time when you can call on that vitality from the sun, call on the energy of Sirius, this bright star that comes to shine a light into the darkness, because the darkness on the planet is definitely here. And while we don't ever want to potentially focus on it, we need to be aware of it. Personally, as I've said many times, I live in my own bubble. I aim not to watch too much of the news because I know it lowers my vibration. And you can easily go into fear. Now, fear has a purpose. Fear is there to keep us safe, to stop us doing things that might hurt us. But fear can also be used as a control mechanism to limit our beliefs, to limit our thoughts, to limit our actions. So I really believe at this time, really blow the lid on what you believe is possible for yourself. Look at all aspects of your life and really look at your life. Don't look at that of your family or your partner or, you know, your friends, but really focus on your world and ask of yourself, you know, what am I angry about? What am I passionate about? What do I want more of? What would I love to manifest? And really focus on that with your heart energy. And on the day of, it was just 8:08 on my clock there when I was just talking about this. So what I was going to say is at 8:08 on the 8th, so 8th of the 8th, 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m., they're also great times to just be really mindful of noticing the vibration that you hold in your body, but opening yourself up to this divine light, you know, the divine light codes that are being given at this time. And I would encourage you, when you do that, to tune into your physical body and ask to direct the light codes into different parts of you that might need healing or energy or activation. Because I know for many of you, relationship energy will be online at the moment. And this year is a year of finding love, real love, not the kind of love that is passing or flimsy. And that has to start with us as individuals. So call it into your body. And what I was going to say about that with many of us is that the Kundalini energy, the creative energy, the sacral chakra, that energy is in dire need of activation. So you could actually go through all of the different chakras, start with the Earth Star chakra below the feet, and, you know, at the time, maybe put your hands up and invite the energy to come in from above. Imagine that you're sitting in the Great Pyramid of Giza, and even that visualization alone will be enough to actually put you in that vibration, because those pyramids were built to be in alignment with Orion and, with this energy portal. So, you know, Orion's belt obviously is part of what that represents. So you need to be really visual in your meditation and totally move into the feeling of it. And really, I'm being shown and can feel that the solar plexus and the sacral, those two together, are powerful when they work together. So the solar plexus energy is all about the power that you have. So I would invite the sun into that part of your body and inviting the Sirian energy into the sacral chakra. But letting those, almost that figure of 8, the 2 lights together, come into each of the chakras or wherever you feel you need it. So you could do the whole thing. You could go from the Earth Star right up to the Soul Star chakra, going through all of the chakras, or you could just call it into one particular energy point in your body. And the only way you will know is by becoming very, very aware of what you're feeling when you're in that meditation. And I think so often now in our lives, we're in our heads, we're thinking about things, trying to figure it out, we're trying to work it out. And this is a time to really step into passion and power and feeling that energy. I do get a strong sense of, this is going to sound weird, but chariots of the gods. I get the energy of Arcturian energy. I get a strong sense of almost not so much warlike beings, but beings now joining us on the planet that say, okay, enough's enough now. And let's get this show on the road. Let's get people activated that have got messages to share, that have got beliefs that when they share them are going to help other people. So it's not about going out there and waging war, but it's about standing strong and firm in your light. And I don't think there's ever been more of a time on the planet that our light is needed. And it's needed in the energy of hope, inspiration, healing, love being the major energy, the passionate energy of this time. So imagine too, perhaps stepping into your own heart and expanding it through the Lionsgate portal. So don't fret if you don't see this video until after the 8th of the 8th. Even if it's after the 12th of the 8th, because you can still do the work. Those portals open for those of us that are aware and can actually be present at the time. But everything is possible in time and space. So if you're watching this in 6 months from the 8th of the 8th, 2022, and you say, wow, I'm still feeling this message still speaks to me, then let it speak to you and allow yourself to still imagine yourself in that portal of energy and ask for the Lionsgate codes of light to come in. And I do see a sense when I say that of things speeding up for people and slowing down. And I know that sounds a bit weird, but everything about this is always weird. So when I say things speeding up, the things that you think about, the things you want to manifest coming in very quickly. Maybe life is slowing down. Maybe the way that you've been busy before will slow down. And has already slowed down to a large degree. There's a reason for that. For those of you that are the light workers, which is you because you're watching, it's important for you to know that if you are too busy in the 3D energy, then you don't have that same power to be able to give to the planet or give to, not so much the planet, because I know that Mother Earth knows what she's doing, but it's actually being here to help your fellow man. And often we think we have to be out there physically doing it. But each and every one of you that meditate in your hearts and express and visualize the world as a happier place are doing your bit. And that is the bit that we need to do. We need to start to see our families happy. We need to start to see our leaders with honor and dignity. Even if they're not displaying it, we have to actually gift them the vision of that for themselves. So seeing, and we're actually seeing change at the moment, I believe, in some of the leaders of the world. I read something this morning about Putin talking about the fact that nobody will win a nuclear war. Hello? Anyway, so I think we're starting to see shifts and changes. But visioning the world the way you want it to be, allowing yourself to truly know what you deserve and your own value, and actually sitting in that, feeling it, projecting it, being it, using words of love, and really, really, really being your light. So I wish you a happy Lionsgate. It happens to be my birthday on the 8th of August as well, so I will be very mindful of that and look forward to bringing you more information each and every week. And look, I just love you too, if you haven't already and you found this, love you to subscribe, like, subscribe, just helps me get more out there to you. Have a wonderful day, and all love, light and blessings to you. Bye for now.